In this video, I want to talk a little bit about calculating bonus entitlement. Now, the reason you want to have bonus entitlement is if you have multiple VA loans at the same time. This is the second part of the series about having multiple VA loans at the same time. Be sure to watch video number 1 for more info on why you might have multiple VA loans at the same time. But in this video, we're going to get a little more advanced, talk about how to use an entitlement calculator to figure out the remaining entitlement. Now, if you have multiple VA loans at the same time, you would still need to qualify for both loans. This is only for the entitlement piece to figure out if a down payment is due, because if you are maxed out on entitlement, a down payment may be due. Other things to know about a bonus entitlement is there is a minimum loan size of $144,000. Just something to keep in mind. I know nowadays it rarely happens, even here in Ohio where I'm at, but it's something to keep in mind. And we are going to use an entitlement calculator. It's a lot easier just to use an online calculator to figure this up than to do it by hand. Even us professionals get confused. And we're going to use the one on my website, scarpro.com/VA bonus entitlement calculator. Since it is my calculator, I should use it, right? So the first thing you'll need is your certificate of eligibility. And you will also need to know where you're buying. And also you'll need to know the county where the house you're considering is located. So let's take a look at certificate of eligibility. The COE looks like this. And we can see there's the VA loan number on the old house. That's the state it's located in. And it would have a lot more information. Obviously, I cut out a piece just for privacy purposes. So the old loan amount on this was $353,647. They took it out on October 25th, 2024. Entitlement charge $88,412, and that's actually the number we need, and it's active, which means they still have that loan. And we're going to exit full screen, go back to me, and now we're going to go over to my entitlement calculator. And so you need to write down those numbers because we will need those. Let's roll over here. Maybe we'll add this. Let's go full screen so we can actually see this. Actually, take me off the screen. Hold on here. There, now I can actually see the screen. Actually, I'm going to go over here so I actually see it. So here's my page, VA Bonus Entitlement Calculator. The first thing you need to know is the Fannie Mae limits in the area where the house is located. So this one is in Ohio. So just scroll right down here. If I can scroll, works even better. And in all areas of Ohio, as of right now, at the time of this recording in 2025, the VA loan limit, or the Fannie Mae limit, is $806,500. And on the calculator itself, right here, it's defaulted to the base limit of $806,500. And now I need to know how much entitlement was charged. So on that COE, it's at $88,412. And so now we can see that they can buy up to $452,852 at zero down. Now they would obviously need to qualify for both payments, but that's from an entitlement perspective. Now, if we go here to the purchase price, say they went at $500,000, not $500,000, they would need a down payment of $11,787 down payment. So they can still qualify. They still need to qualify both loans, but they would need a down payment of $11,787 if they don't sell the house first and they keep both houses. So there we go. Let's go back to me. There we go. So there we go. That is how to use a VA bonus entitlement calculator. It is linked below in the comments. So make sure to go to my page, go to this page here. And bookmark that because it is very, very handy, and you keep using it as you look at different houses and want to figure out, okay, am I over an entitlement on this one? Am I over entitlement on that one? I'll have people call me 10 times on transactions kind of closed. How about now? And I say, here's a calculator. Go check it out. Now, if you're in an area that's over the 8065, it would show a different amount and the calculation would be slightly different. And then what would happen is in that second screen, you'd have to change the default amount. Also, keep in mind that you can buy up to a fourplex on the VA home loan, and those amounts would be different. And so you would need to look up the Fannie Mae limit for that area on a fourplex, which would be different than that 806 amount. That's the base Fannie Mae limit. So there you go, though, is a little bit about how to use a VA entitlement calculator. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. My number is 937-572-3713 or skoolpro.com. Talk to you soon. Bye.